Welcome to the second battle of the FnF Victory Road Draft League Season 2. This battle is going to be pitting King Fuse and his team, the Visionary Tricksters, versus Sir Roland and his team, Waterfront Woods. As a reminder, the Mega Pokemon we have available today are Mega Beedrill and Mega Absol, respectively. Additionally, we have some Z Pokemon. We have Magnezone with Z Attack Privilege, and we have Cobalion also with Z Attack Privilege, respectively. This battle is going to be pretty interesting considering we have Cloyster returning, the inevitable Tier 2. I know that King Fuse really doesn't want Cloyster to move up to Tier 2. So Cloyster is going to be one of those Pokemon to definitely watch out for, especially considering it does have the ability to take on pretty much all of the Pokemon on on Sir Roland's team minus Cobalion, and even then if it has Surf, it will be able to hit Cobalion really hard, maybe even one-hit KO it, depending on the investment and the item on both Pokemon. Additionally, there is Magnezone, which will also be hitting really hard many of the Pokemon, but it does have to be careful of Cobalion and Volcanion. So those two are the Pokemon I'm going to be looking really closely at on King Fuse's side. On Sir Roland's side, we have some of the cast returning, Volcanion's new addition. I think that's going to be a really good Pokemon to use versus King Fuse. I think we saw that last season as well when Fingered Witch faced King Fuse. Volcanion was a really good addition to their team. Staraptor also potentially being able to do some big damage to Mega Beedrill, Hitmontop, and Magnezone. And then finally Cobalion will also be a really good Pokemon in this matchup, being able to come in on Mega Beedrill and not die immediately, as well as perhaps take on Cloyster or Magnezone, as well as Clefable. So this will be an interesting one for sure between the two of them, and we're going to start so that we can go ahead. In terms of leads, I think we could probably see a Mega Beedrill lead, maybe a Cloyster lead. Actually, Magnezone is going to be the lead, and Angel, the Mega Absol, is going to come out. Angel with a question mark, however. And Mega Absol can do big damage to Magnezone. Magnezone can do big damage to Mega Absol, depending on their movesets and investments. So this is going to be... It'll be interesting to see if one decides to attack the other, or if they're going to switch out. Of course, Mega Absol does have the ability to go for the superpower, but a strong Thunderbolt from Magnezone might be enough to take it down. It is relatively frail. And right now we're listening to Roomba of Love from Pokemon XD. The two didn't submit a music track, so I just picked this for them. So if you don't like this track, I'm sorry if you're listening, but I love this one. Both Pokemon staring each other down. It is going to be a question of which Pokemon to switch out to, if there's a switch out made, or will Angel go ahead and decide to go for that superpower if it has it. And Cobalion is actually the one to come in off target. The Cobalion taking 49% from a Volt Switch, and now King Fuse is free to send in a Pokemon that is advantageous versus Cobalion. I think we'll see, yep, Palosand comes out. Cobalion probably not going to want to stick around for this one. Staraptor could actually be a good response to Palosand, resisting Ghost and being immune to ground, but Oxymoron the Volcanion is going to come in instead, taking A mere 19% from the Shadow Ball, not that much damage. Oxymoron goes for the Steam Eruption. It does big damage, taking down Palossand in one hit. And Cloyster is the next one to come out. Cloyster does have a very threatening Rock Blast that Oxymoron will surely go down to, but will Oxymoron be able to hit first? Nope, Frostlass. Edgy comes in. Cloyster goes for that classic Shell Smash. One Rock Blast is all it'll take to take down Edgy, the Frostlass. Edgy does have the ability to go for a Destiny Bond, but will Cloyster go first? Edgy actually goes first, going for the Thunderbolt. The Sash is going to be used, and it's at 1% now, but now Cloyster has free reign to go first. It has 1%. Using Ice Shard, it's going to actually... Oh, the Cursed Body prevents it. Oh wait, it was Ice Shard, not Icicle Sphere. Never mind. Cursed Body prevented... I thought it prevented all the hits from Icicle Sphere for a second. I was like, what the hell? Alright, and it looks like Edgy was actually able to take down Cloyster with a Thunderbolt. Beedrill is going to take some damage from that Thunderbolt, and it's going to U-turn away. Edgy's still hanging on. Frostlass looking like it's doing pretty well right now. Clefable's going to come out next. And another Thunderbolt, a critical hit. It does 34%, but down goes Edgy to a Moonblast. Edgy was able to take out Kingfuse's most threatening Pokemon, so for that it does get a round of applause, I'd say. And now off target, the Cobalion comes in, ready to go for that Steel move. Will we see Magnezone come in? No, it's Hitmontop instead, intimidating off target. That Z move is going to be used now. Corkscrew Crash does 42%. Not that much damage considering it is a Z move. The Intimidate really did hamper it. And a Close Combat does some big damage to Edgy But Bird. But now Edgy But Bird is free to go for that Brave Bird. We'll probably see Magnezone come in to take the Brave Bird. And Hitmontop actually goes for the Protect, scouting out that Brave Bird, so Magnezone will now be able to freely come in safely, especially if that Staraptor's choiced. Edgy But Bird making the decision. Does it stay? It does stay, and it goes for the Brave Bird, taking down Hitmontop and bringing down Edgy But Bird to 19%. Magnezone might be the one to come out next to go for that Volt Switch, but Edgy But Bird does have access to Close Combat. And in comes Volcanion. Soft Boiled is going to allow Clefable to heal up, but Volcanion is able to attack it with Sludge Bomb if it has it. Thunderbolt does big damage, 53%, but a Sludge Bomb is going to take Clefable down to 33%. Clefable has to make a choice. Does it go for the Thunderbolt and remain vulnerable to the next Pokemon? It does use Thunderbolt. Cobalion is now here with 2%. Clefable is pretty vulnerable right now at 33%. That Thunderbolt did some big damage though. That could be a Life Orb Magic Guard Clefable, perhaps? And in comes Magnezone, the Iron Head, not going to do much damage, it only does 9%. And Magnezone goes for that Thunderbolt, does big damage. If Magnezone's Scarfed, this could be its lucky break. However, Gallade does still stand in the way of Magnezone, threatening it with that strong Close Combat. Score is now 3-4. And Gardevoir and Pants comes out. The Gallade Magnezone is going to have to think very carefully. Oh, it does go for the Thunderbolt, but Earthquake is going to take down Magnezone. And the score is now 2-4. Beedrill comes in, threatening Gardevoir in Pants with a U-turn or Poison Jab, but the Shadow Sneak's going to do big damage. U-turn takes it down, however. And in comes Clefable. Both Beedrill and Clefable at around 1/3 their HP. Will they be able to survive these next hits? If Staraptor comes out and goes for the Brave Bird, that could be a sweep if it has a Choice Scarf. And Angel the Absol comes out to take on Clefable. It is very risky right now, though, because Clefable does have Moonblast. Will Angel the Absol be able to take down this Clefable? Will Clefable clinch it out and take it down with Moonblast? Will it go for the recovery? Some tough decisions being made right now. I'm wondering if Absol has a move to deal with fairies, because versus Clefable, it might have a little bit of a hard time. I mean, Clefable is down to 33%, however. Sucker Punch is not going to do much. It's not going to do anything, actually, because Clefable went for the soft boiled instead of attacking. Angel now has to make the decision of whether it wants to stay in or switch out. And Sucker Punch is going to do 26%, not much, but it goes down to the Moonblast. In comes Oxymoron the Volcanion. It did have Sludge Bomb before. If it goes for the Sludge Bomb, it could possibly take out Clefable. Beedrill switching in might be able to survive it, but because it's at such low health, I'm not sure if that's the case. And Clefable goes for the Thunderbolt, taking down Oxymoron. It's actually faster, which is actually really surprising to me. In comes Edgy Butt Bird. Using a Brave Bird, it's going to take down Clefable, but go down in the process. And King Fuse wins with Mega Beedrill barely hanging on. That is a 1-0 score for King Fuse Visionary Tricksters over Sir Roland's Waterfront Woods. What a close match. It was all down to that recoil damage from Staraptor. Very good game between the two of them, and tune in for some more matches coming of Week 5. I'll see you then. This is Noel from Sun and Friendly.